Hey, man, we inside this thing, man. We back with another installment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on this motherfucker, man. We got a legend in the building today. We go a person I've been knowing. Man, I've been knowing Telly Mac since I was probably 3 years old. Because Adriel Smith and Street, his brother, got Telly Mac in this motherfucker, and we got Big Mo in this motherfucker. And it's a beautiful thing because we got blessed with our first sponsored meal courtesy of Papa Rudy's Barbecue. Big Mo, that shit was smacking. Chris, C-Mac, come here and tell him how good it was, bud.
But that shit was smacking.
Even get here, on, you feel me? The food was amazing, bro. We got some sausage links. Tasted like they was fucking like he stuffed them himself. We got some ribs, we got some chicken, and the potato salad was going crazy. Man, appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Man, how long you been getting down? Tell the story that you had about you feel me, the Messy Mar, Papa Rudy's on 3rd and Nuke and all that shit, man.
You know, I'm the second generation of barbecue.
Yes, sir.
First generation was called Rudy's. Was located on 4712 3rd Street. Owned by my father, Big Garland. You know, when Mess, you know what I'm saying, promoted this whole business for us, got this thing cracking.
Yeah.
You know, when Mess say, when you come to San Francisco, make sure you go to Rudy's Barbecue. Tastes so good, make you want to beat up your bitch. But you know what I'm saying? When he say all that, to therefore is, with me saying what I'm saying is that this is a legacy barbecue thing. We've been doing this since 1993. Started with, like I said, the first generation of my dad. And then I just recently brought it all the way back and put the Papa in front of the Rudy's. You know what I'm saying? And we just remixing this whole little thing.
It was hella good, bro. Hella good. Telly, you enjoyed your food. I see you was you damn near got some shit on your leather coat and shit.
Best barbecue in San Francisco too.
Definitely, let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna start referring people there. And like I said, you sponsored it. You feel me? You gonna get a lot of pub from this shit. You feel me? If you want to sponsor us for the Watch It Back podcast, tap in with me or C-Mac, and we can make it happen, man. You can have some food up here. We have guests all the time. We got Telly Mac up here, but Tails, Mo, it's an epidemic outside, bro. It's crazy outside, bro. I'm telling you, it's fucking, people have a real problem because they're not washing their back. They're not. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. But I have to ask you, as you already know, this is the second time you've been on the show. Did you wash your back today?
Definitely.
Did you wash your back today, Big Mo? You up here cooking at the barbecue, but nigga, hopefully you washed your back.
To wash my back.
For sure. Telly Mac, man, for the gamblers in here, man. Tell us what Telly Mac was popping, man.
Man, I'm in here. Appreciate you for having me.
Definitely. Tell the people, man, what you been up to, where you been. What you been doing? I know you've been working. You've been behind the scenes making power moves, power plays, all this shit. A lot going on, man. Talk to the people.
Man, me and Mo got some good projects in the works. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit going on. Thank you.
Yeah.
I got new projects.
Talk about
projects, all the shit in the works.
What you got coming out?
New project, Fillmore Heritages was on the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My album is actually done. It been done, but we got some things going on where we're trying to put together a documentary, kind of like maybe a mini movie. I'm not going to say movie, but more like documentary type shit. But it's going to be something to look forward to. I'm trying to get a budget plan behind it right now so we can do it right instead of just, you know.
What's the project going to be called?
Fillmore Heritage.
Okay, that's right. My bad. My fault. And then you had the you is that the song? Is that the song where you had name drop hella Fillmore people and I think you name drop me? Yeah. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, bro.
For sure. Yeah, so we got the song too, but as well, and I'm trying to incorporate the video.
Got you.
With the whole little shit is why we ain't got a visual to it yet, but hopefully, God willing, like the start of 24 January.
Definitely.
Like mid-January, I should be in the field.
This gonna come out like 2 weeks from now, so so probably when this come out,
it's gonna be. And come interview you too for the documentary series.
Okay. For sure. I love to get interviewed. So Mo, like what position are you playing in your relationship with Telly Mac at this time right now?
I'm just playing, the big brother background role as usual.
Right.
Like I usually play,
Definitely.
busting my moves as I can bust the moves for Tell, and he bust the moves as he can bust for me. We just, putting the Diamond Gang Fatty Yatty thing with the CBE, the DLK. We just put everything together and make everything work. You know what I'm saying? Because, without no togetherness, it ain't no us.
Right. That's right. And for y'all who don't know, Big Mo been putting in work for the longest. Like I said, executive produce. A lot of people been work. I know you worked with Messy Marv, worked within the Click Like Gang, Trev G,
compilations,
all that shit, man.
Jacka, PSD,
Talk about it.
Coco Chanel, the Gutter Mob, D Gutter.
That's what I was thinking. The Gutter Mob.
Matt Black, I brought him. Kev Kelly.
Wow.
Money Twin Ant right now. That's kind of booming, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I be putting in a lot of little work with a lot of artists. I had compilations up all night, Hustling Definition of Greed, Volume 1, Volume 2, the Uptown Downtown thing with the Messy Marv.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
All the little stuff. I just been behind and doing my little thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not getting the recognition, but you know what I mean, getting the push that we need to be pushing.
Definitely.
And I'm just, I'm like Slim.
Right. What you mean by that?
Just, I love to sit back in the back and
okay, yeah, Slim from Cash Money. Got
just,
you. Collect the checks.
You know what I'm saying?
Off top.
I'm not no big me, little U's. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I always admired that about you, Mo. You always well in the work. You always encouraged me to. You was like, bro, you just gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta go. You gotta be out there, man. We pushing. You would always like. To me, encourage. Sometimes people could encourage you by just trying to keep you in the mix. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, Filmo, I want you to host this. I need you to do this. Let's do this. You always trying to keep work. So that's a way of, I feel like you was kind of like encouraging me to stay on my shit, stay on my grind. I've always told you, like, bro, you one of the tightest rappers in San Francisco history, in my opinion, bro. Man, where'd you get underrated as hell? Man. Definitely. Where did you get your, first of all, where did you get your flow from? And then, was it just the era you came up in? The reason why you so like, every time you rapping, it sound like you battling somebody when you rapping. Not to say that you a battle rapper, but it seemed like, you feel me, like you always trying to prove yourself.
It is kind of like that, being that I grew up, you know what I'm saying, listening to artists like, excuse me, listen to artists like, Corrupt, Razzcast,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them type of artists. Yuck, Quinn.
You definitely had that. Damn.
Yuck Mouth, Quinn, and Corrupt, though, happen to be my favorite top 3 artists of all time.
That's sick.
That's who I listen to. And if you really listen to my music and the way I rap, you can hear a little bit of
I hear him.
all 3 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, top.
In my flow and delivery. As I progress with music, I start listening to artists like Jadakiss and Fabulous and, them type of artists. So it's
your cadence be you type like to me you study rap, like, you feel me, like you study, like, okay, you'll catch the bar and then it come back like you, and then you'll come back with it, and then it'd be maybe a little stutter step with the rhyme, or it'll be, you feel me, it'll come back with it. I just love how you rap, bro. I've always loved how you rap. And then it's funny for you to say Corrupt and Quinn and Razzcast, because when I was coming up, Corrupt and Quinn was like, I was telling, who was we telling? Glasses Malone? Like, bro, Corrupt was one of my favorite ones. And of course,
they
Quinn.
was always top dogs to me because, they always made good music and songs, but it was the freestyle shit, you know what I'm saying, that would always attract me more to artists like that, because a lot of artists be like, man, I could rap. Then they get to the radio station, they get put on blast, and they don't want to rap.
Right.
It's like, oh, I ain't ready type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You've been around Quinn. You
Definitely.
know what he like. You know what I'm saying? Well, probably not now, but back in the days, Quinn is all over a beat.
Yeah,
10 minutes straight, non-stop.
Real talk.
And I got to see this with my own eyes, so I used to always be like, rap, nigga, if I rap, I gotta be like them.
Right, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to fuck around.
Off top, I remember I was talking to the Rilla one time, or Aaron.
Somebody I grew up with.
You feel me? That era.
One of my childhood homeboys.
Exactly.
like we had a circle, a group of people.
Right.
He a part
Who?
of that
Some
group.
of them. Name some of them people.
Man,
that's so interesting.
Man, we used to be in a group together, blood.
Wow.
Me.
Oh, that's sick.
Me.
Was it Big Rich in the group?
Nah, but we used to record at Rich House.
Right.
We used
Okay.
to record music at Rich House. He had the BRP, Big Rich Productions.
Right.
I know y'all remember his big ass chain he had. But yeah, the BRP. And we used to be there, but me and Rilla was in a group together called the Colossal Connection. We was a group.
That's a long day.
4 of us. You know what I'm saying? Me, Rilla, my nigga BRT, and Ev Boston from Freedom West.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we was young around the time, you know, teenagers.
Yeah.
We used to all hang out together from being, you know, the white buildings, Freedom West,
right.
all that shit hella close. So
off top.
we hung out. Everybody was at
this
Nub's
before the
house,
Gamblers.
my brother's house.
Shout out to Nubs one time.
For sure.
Yeah. For you guys that don't know, Telly got the slowest crossover, but I didn't seen that nigga put a couple niggas on display and had him crossing niggas over.
Y'all gotta talk the truth.
Yeah,
man.
I ain't lying.
Early 90s, everybody know, man, for all the San Franciscans, the natives, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but with all respect due, you know what I'm saying? I was one of them boys on that blacktop, on that hardwood. You know what I'm saying? I won a lot of championships and a lot of trophies.
With the Rebels and shit.
Matter of fact, I'm going to be honest and put this online for the record.
Please.
I got protested when I was 15 years old. They asked me for identification in the gym. They said I was putting the ball in the bucket too much. Nah, serious.
For sure. No, I get it.
They thought that I was older than the kids that I was playing with, but we was all the same age.
Definitely, bro. I remember just going to Hamilton and on some real, I don't know why we didn't film this shit. But it was like the Rucker, bruh.
It wasn't
I kid you not. We would start hooping at like 3 o'clock, 2:30. The whole hood would come to Hamilton, bro. Or they, we'll go to LLC, but I remember them summer runs from like 3 to like 8 o'clock. Bro, don't lose, bro, because you may not get back on. But it was so lit in the gym. It was crazy. You had the cheerleaders sometimes, little Seahawks and shit going down. Then you had everybody in the gym going crazy. You had Wiley. You had Telly Mac.
Seahawks too.
You had some legendary games, bro. We should have recorded all that shit. But what I was going back to say was that I remember hearing you on it was on hella random. It was on Quinn. The 457. Was it 457? Was it? They used the FIOOMOE, and you and Quinn was going back and forth, bar for bar.
Shout out Don Toriano.
Yeah, Don Toriano was on there, and you was literally. It was one of the first times I heard another dude from Filmo go bar for bar, kind of like with Quinn, because Quinn at that time was like. He was Mr. Rap nigga. He could rap his ass off. You feel me? And I was just like, damn. You was like, I forgot what you said, but you said something. I keep going harder and harder. You got so many flows. I can't remember, but I was looking at that like, damn, this nigga going head up with Quincy.
I had to, cause like, man, when we used to be in the studio with Quinn, but
you talk about it.
Quinn is one of the greatest artist ever to come out of San Francisco. I get at to him.
Definitely.
And without being a witness to his whole career, I wouldn't even be rapping, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a kid. We lived in the same neighborhood. I used to run out my house just to see him come down the hill from school when he went to watch. He used to catch the 31.
Off top.
You know what I'm saying? And come down the hill and
That's how, real quick, before you go, I've been knowing him, he talking about Baker Street.
Yeah.
That's how long I've been knowing this man for, I swear to God, my grandma stayed on Lion Street. Nigga, I used to see him and Juan, nigga, they was together like this every time. I kid you not, this is some real football shit, but my bad, go ahead.
Nah, you telling the truth. So when I used to see bruh, it used to be like, I was like, I looked at him as a star, which he always was a star to all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real
so
talk.
I used to be like, nigga, that's Quinn. And then it's a true story because I got a brother named Quinn. You feel me? So we all grew up in the same neighborhood. It's honestly a real story. So Quinn always had Bailey with him.
Right.
Y'all know Quinn and Bailey as brothers. So me and my brother kind of was never together. So when they used to be like, we used to get together the neighborhood to go play baseball, and my brother would always be like, I ain't bringing him with me because he too bad. I ain't watching him.
Right.
Because I used to be cussing, you know.
Right.
I'm a young nigga. I'm growing up, though. And my brother wanted me to be like the quiet mouth little kid, and nigga, I'm with all the shit these niggas with. What's wrong with you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we never could really figure it out like that. But Quinn used to always tell my mom, you know, he could come with us. I'ma watch him. Because he had Bailey with him, so it really wasn't no problem.
Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So that was my way out the house.
Off top.
And I used to be crying, bro, because my brother used to be like, he ain't going.
Right.
It's 13 other, 14 other kids. Niggas finna go to the
You trying to have fun,
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that was my way out the house.
Right.
You feel me? So really, nigga, without Quinn, it wouldn't even be no me.
Wow. That's a great story. That's sick. Talk about the Gamblers. Talk about Devo. How did that come? How did that connection happen?
Brother, man.
Yeah.
We
legendary group.
Me and Devo went to elementary school together.
Got you.
So I met Derek and Devo when I was probably, I want to say, in kindergarten. We went to Hawthorne Elementary together.
Okay.
So that's where I met him at, to know him. Then, you know, growing up, middle school, boys club shit. We went to the boys club together, grew up 1950 Page Street, and then we ended up at Wash.
Okay.
On some teenage shit, you know what I'm saying? So being that they was all in the Banneker's at Big Rich House rapping, you know, Devo was the first rapper of our generation as far as young niggas with a microphone that really could rap.
Okay.
Him and Rich had some things going with the BRP, and Devo was a standout. So
Okay, got you.
knowing that,
The commissioner.
yep, we ended up at Wash, and I was also, you know, up top with the Up Top Boys at Lonnie Mo's spot.
Okay.
Lonnie Mo had a studio, same as Big Rich. So, you know, me being that I was up there and down there, I was one of the only people moving like that on both sides. So I was kind of trying to tie it together, like, man, let me bring some of these niggas up here or take some of these niggas down there and try to, you know, get something going. Because at the time, RBL Posse, GLP, they was already cracking.
Right.
So we young niggas trying to figure out, man, how could we get on and be popping like our older niggas? Because ain't nobody really paying attention to us. We young, we sound young, we don't really know what we rapping about. We just kind of like shit talking for real. But we got these 4 tracks with these microphones at these spots, and we got producers like Big Rich and Sky Baller and Lonnie Mo that know how to make beats, and they know how to work the shit for real. We ain't in no big labs, but we in these little mini labs with these 4 tracks and these 8 tracks, and they know how to record this shit and make it happen. Sound good.
Yeah.
And that's how we got popping, bro.
That's crazy. So real quick, was it Sky in the original Gamblers?
Sky was in the Gamblers to begin with. It was all 3 of us.
That's crazy.
It was me, him, and Devo, and unfortunately we had some altercations before we could really get off into dropping the albums. We recorded hella music. JT probably still got songs with us from when he first let us in the lab. We recorded songs.
Definitely. We had JT on a couple weeks ago, or a month ago now. How was it working with JT? Tell us something about JT.
Man, it's epic. I learned a lot working with Big Bro, you know what I'm saying? We've been through a lot, ups and downs, music-wise, business-wise, real life-wise, you know what I'm saying? Me and Jay used to sleep in cars together. You know what I'm saying? So,
sleep in cars when y'all on the road or just?
Nah, real life.
Okay, got you.
Being just, you know, ups and downs.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? In the game. Life was hard for me. Coming up, teenage years, you know what I'm saying? I put it all on the line to rap, bro. I dropped out of high school. I got kicked out the house. You know what I'm saying? It's nights. We in the lab till 11, 12 o'clock. Nigga, I'm 15 years old. My grandma been wanting me home. She wasn't accepted to none of this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be, like I say, from 3, 4 years old, I told y'all with Quinn and them, I'm trying to be with this shit. I got kicked out the house to do what I'm doing right now.
Off top.
You know what I'm saying? So it was
no wonder you rap so good. It's a lot of pressure, nigga, for real. Man, so if I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna get kicked out the house over this, my nigga, I better be good.
Serious, bro. And when y'all listen to the music, Like that first Gamblers album, shout out Gold Toes, Black and Brown.
Man.
Our first album. That Ghetto Platinum album, which is a classic album on Get Low Records, you know what I'm saying? Everybody bought that album on cassette tape. People played that album riding around in neighborhoods.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all hearing the hunger, the pain of a young nigga trying to make it, bro.
Right, straight up.
Being up all night in the studio. Nigga, we slept in studios. I'm talking a mess. Like, bruh, we was sleeping on the same studio flow. Like, so, like, I come up under all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Messy Marv, San Quinn, JT, Rapping Forte. Like, these is all my big brothers, cousins, and peers, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, when you get me, you get a mold of all them in one.
You do.
Because I learned from them.
Right. Who'd you learn the most from in the studio?
Quinn.
Quincy? Got you.
Yep. Quinn was the one who I looked up to because Quinn was always the boy.
Right. Right.
I'm just saying.
Nah, for
When
real.
you talk about JT, we know game recognized game.
Right.
But after that, what you think when you hear JT name?
Right, Quinn.
It's automatic.
Yeah.
Quinn and the Get Low players.
Right,
it's
right.
automatic.
Right.
Quinn was the boy.
Right.
So I looked up to him. But then bigger bros, Seth, Demo, they was all stars to me.
Right.
You feel me? So when you get to be in the lab, first of all, the lab.
Right. Real talk.
Remember how important it was just to get to the lab.
Right. Real talk.
Nigga,
and this is the 90s. Isn't that?
Bruh.
It ain't like you can't just
Remember,
record shit on your iPhone and shit.
1995, I was only 13, 14. I'm AAU hooping.
Right.
So, nigga, this is only my first year of high school. Second year of high school, we talking 96, 97.
Right.
Remember, we was on West Coast Bad Boys in 96, 97.
That's crazy, yeah.
So, nigga, we really in school, bruh. Why this shit happening? You know what I'm saying? So, bro.
Bro, I remember when I remember we at Hamilton. Nigga, you came back, nigga. You came back, you came in the gym, you had you a fresh Averex. Like you had got from downtown.
Rap shit, my first album.
Yo, I remember.
That's when the Black and Brown album and Ghetto Platinum just had came out. Because if y'all remember, we was the only young niggas dropping albums back to back.
Right.
Even in the real industry, nobody was ever doing this, bruh. People used to wait years to drop an album. You drop one album, then you come out 2-3 years later.
Right.
Gamblers came out, nigga. We dropped back to back. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm talking about some shit that people playing and listening.
Did you want to do that? Was it just
Nah.
did it just happen to happen, or was it a plan by JT?
It was a display of our work ethic.
Got you.
We was the new
niggas,
the new wave, the new generation, and we just wanted to display that nigga. We out rapping anybody. We in the lab all the time. We sleep in the lab, nigga. We got songs, we got albums.
The hunger.
And it's still like that with me to this day. That's why when I be like, sometimes I be looking at these lists that people be making and stuff, and it never really bothered me, but it make me laugh because I be like, when you ask who the hottest or who the greatest, I don't really care about where you from or who you are. I want to see your work ethic. Like,
work ethic.
What you sound like.
Yeah.
Because some artists will get a beat and then they take a week to come back with their work. They take a month to come back with their work. I want to turn the beat on right there and get into it.
Okay. That's you.
Yeah, let's catch the wave right there and get into it. I'm saying we artists.
Yeah.
You should be able to create. If I get in a room full of artists, I'm going to take away from rap now and talk drawing. I want to see what you could do on a sketchboard.
Right.
Don't get me in a room and tell me you can't sketch nothing, but you an artist.
Right.
I'm just saying, we're going to make it make sense.
Real talk.
Right?
Yeah.
So I want to get in the lab with the dopest artists that whoever y'all consider.
Right.
So I could show a nigga how dope I am.
Right.
Because I do this shit on the
He
spot.
worked with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I remember, sometimes you go through phases where you see like you work with this person, you work with that person. How was it working with Yuck?
Man, I did an album with Yuck.
Yeah.
And to be honest, when we did the Yuck Mouth Gambler album, I didn't make the trip.
Okay.
And me and JT kind of fell out over that.
Okay.
Because it was the first time that we had got some bands.
Okay.
And he told a nigga off some bands, and then he was like, invest in yourself. Y'all know how Fig is.
Yeah.
He pushed the investment all day, which is a good thing.
Right.
But at the time, I didn't understand it.
Okay.
From not having no money to having a few dollars, and now you telling me spend all my shit. But it was to bust a move.
He was saying invest in yourself
to bust the move.
with that money that you had came up on.
Meaning,
Got you.
Yuck in L.A. at the house, but we got to get down there to go record the project.
Right.
So I'm like, nigga, I got my money, nigga. I'm not going nowhere.
Right.
Nigga, tell Yuck, nigga, lay his shit, and when y'all get back, I'm going to go somewhere and lay my shit.
Right.
I'm airheaded for some reason, not really realizing he was teaching me something.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Learned that later down the line. I say, shout out to the Fig. I learned a lot.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I'm like, nigga, spend my money.
Right.
Like, nigga,
I just got
hell
this.
no,
Right.
I'm not spending nothing. And it's crazy because Yuck really one of my favorite artists.
Right.
But I was thinking different at the time. So, long story short, they went out there, they knocked their shit out. So when they came back, Fig had an ambition like, nigga, we going to G-Man stands, and you better have all your raps done. I want to see what you got done. So he kind of put me to a test.
Right.
But what he didn't know is I've been over these beats, nigga, and this the moment I've been waiting on.
Right.
We had G-Man stands. He wants 65 an hour. This one, it ain't no Pro Tools or none of this shit. We on 2-inch real tapes, bruh.
Okay. Wow.
Feel what I'm saying? So this really my debut.
So tell the people what that means.
It meant a lot.
No, the fact that the two inch reel, the two reels.
Oh yeah, it's
just tell them the difference between like
it's a big difference
when you record it
on
then versus
2-inch
record
tape.
it now. Yeah,
Yep, you don't get too many chances to fuck up on them reels. They cost a lot of money. And if you planning on doing hella takes, how niggas be in the booth, you better have a lot of.
You gotta have a lot
takes.
of reel.
Yeah,
got you.
Do that
for sure.
So this how I got good in the booth. I started betting on myself.
Okay.
When I walk in there, bet 100, I'll knock this out right now, one take. And niggas looking at me like I'm crazy till I really walked in there and started knocking them verses out in one take.
You really like the rap though.
Yeah. I got a passion for this shit.
Definitely.
I ain't never made no money off rap.
Right, okay.
I never made no money off this shit.
Okay, for sure.
I do it because I love it.
Got you.
Shout out to my brother Double D, you know what I'm saying? He was murdered a few years ago, whatever, whatnot. But Dub came home from jail one time, right? And we was at the house just chilling, blood. And you know, nigga be on pills, high, fucking around.
Yeah.
And this nigga pulled out a garbage bag full of raps on me, bruh. Nah, serious.
Okay.
I'm talking about all night.
Okay.
He pulled out a garbage bag, bruh, and we playing the beats. This nigga flowed me under the table.
Oh, shit.
So after this one night, I promised myself it would never, ever happen again.
Okay.
Nigga, the next night.
He lit a fire up under your ass.
Bruh, the next night, JT, the bigger figure, could be a witness to this because he learned about it 2 nights later. I had a notebook. Nigga, I wrote a whole album in a night.
Wow.
In one night, a whole album. The next night, I was on Hyde and Eddie. This is history. When we all was on Hyde and Eddie, around the same time JT signed the game. Okay. Listen to my album. They never mixed and mastered it. It's called Business is Business. It's been out. It's online. People bought it.
Got you.
Shout out to Big Bruh Mac and AK from EPA.
I remember that.
He made all the beats on my album.
Okay.
It never got mixed and mastered for some strange reason. But probably one of my greatest works ever. And I recorded the album in a night.
Wow.
Ask Fig.
You recorded the album, didn't just write it?
I recorded the album in a night after I wrote it one night.
Yeah.
And the next night I was in the studio on some Tupac shit, bro.
Right.
Serious.
Right.
And shout out to Young Noble because when we recorded that song at Aaron Hall House, Peace Not War in L.A., we was outside talking and Noble loved my brother Dub. And he like, bro, you niggas remind me of Pac like on some real shit. Like just how we was moving. Not even with no rap shit. Just niggas in the streets moving how, you know how niggas in the street be moving, bro. And this back then. So we talking now in 2023 for a nigga like me who's still around this motherfucker moving around.
That's what I'm saying. And then you just said you hardly haven't made no money. What keeps you in it?
Man, I got a passion.
I know your passion, your fans.
I like the music. You know what I'm saying? I love my fans, the people that stick with me and support me. You know what I'm saying? From day one, I kind of know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, a lot of them ain't even from this motherfucker.
Right.
To be honest. So,
I bet. That's how it be. Why you think it's like that?
I mean, it just be like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not one to really be bothered by the lack of support because I'm more worried about the support I'm about to gain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I get on my Spotify and I see motherfuckers tapping in from Finland and Indonesia and places like that, I'm honored by that. That's an inspiration because this shit started with an idea, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if I could sit right here, right now, and write a rap in front of you and then go record it and put this shit online and somebody way in Canada found it, that's big to me.
Right. That's huge.
You feel me?
That's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a trip. Like, we do the podcast. Shout out to C-Mac. He our producer and editor. It's just a trip where first of all, you never know what people want. And then, but you gotta do it. If you don't do it, you'll never know. You just be sitting around, you ain't in the system.
Yep.
So like, it's just trials and errors, and you feel me? Like for example, one interview we did, we thought that was gonna have hella views. We didn't get as many views as we thought. But then someone else we did, we got hella views. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just gotta keep working and keep plugging away.
People gonna like.
You never know what the people gonna like. So sometimes, like, I be in here, I'm like, damn, what can I ask? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't want to just, you looking for that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what people want to hear or what people want to know about you. You feel me?
Don't panic if it's organic. Keep
off
that.
top, definitely. Good look. Hell
Keep
yeah,
that.
for sure.
'Cause that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a natural vibe. And when it's a natural vibe, it's going to flow genuinely.
Right.
How it's supposed to. And they tend to pick up that frequency.
They can. That's real shit.
You feel what I'm saying?
I think our best interview was probably Troy, to me. Troy was here. Troy Legend from Legends Live Forever.
Shout out Troy. I've been knowing
Definitely.
Troy all his life. That's
Off
crazy.
top.
We just had a conversation about that the last time I seen him.
Oh, for real?
I reached out to him. I was like, bro, you know I've been knowing you since you was like baby shit.
For
Like
real,
I knew
bro.
his father. His father stayed next to my godfather on Lion Street.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Can't make this shit up.
Can't make this up, bro. Nah, real talk. Because I went to Sutro Elementary. Me and Big Rich went to Sutro.
Yeah.
It was one of the Big Rich. Yeah, a lot of KO Filmo
His
niggas
brother
went to
graduated
from Sutro Quinn.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Yeah,
Central,
a lot of Central. Yeah,
all that.
for sure.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Robin and Laura went to.
You a real Filmo nigga if you went
Definitely,
to Sutro.
definitely. For sure. Adriel Smith,
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. I went to Rose though. Didn't
I
you go to
graduated
Rose?
from Ben, me and Quiz.
Okay, for sure.
You know, we as the rawest niggas in the city, even though we didn't win the championship that year, but we definitely had a good basketball team at Ben.
Definitely, man. Sit here with Telly Mac. You feel me? It's Film with Mike inside the Watch Your Back podcast. Don't forget, like I said, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I wanted to get into your you was on TV or PBS.
Yeah.
You had something going on with your foot. Can you talk about that with diabetes?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna start this little thing I've been trying to get to. You know what I'm saying?
Bringing a lot of awareness, bro, because like I was looking at I didn't know it was real with it. I'm like, damn, my nigga Telly lost his fucking
real.
foot.
I got a real story too. When y'all get a chance, y'all can check it out on the PBS channel. On their internet network, it's called Blood Sugar Rising.
I watched that.
Yep. I'll send you the link too, so you could just see the excessive footage that I did too, because they got the shit they did that's on TV, and then it's a whole nother segment. Like, I'm in Graham's house.
It's very emotional, bro. I almost cried, bro.
Nah, it's a real story. It's a real story, and if you watch it and you interested, it might make you cry.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? But it could be tears of joy if you really know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watching me through my battle, the ups and the downs.
To see what you really go through
it's
raw. It's there. Yeah.
It took a lot out of me, though, to want to let people in on it. Because at first, I wanted to just be like, I wanted to shut down, bruh, on everything. Then I thought about it, and I think
it shows a lot of strength, Tel.
I think when I was in the hospital one day just by myself, I just thought, and I was like, damn. Because I didn't even have a primary doctor, bro, when I first got in there. When you watch the footage, you can see I got my doctor through just being there. So like I say, when it's a genuine flow, they going to pick up the frequency.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it happened like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
shit.
I got my doctor from that shit, bruh. And then I just started feeling like he came in the room and was like, do you mind if I come in with some cameras? And
Right.
at first I was like, hell nah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought about it. Like, why not? I'm going to be in this motherfucker. I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Like, it's going to give me something to do.
Off top.
And from there, it just happened. Like
Nah.
I was supposed to, I guess.
Nah, for real, because like I said, it was very raw, very emotional because I know you.
Yeah.
And just, you know, sometimes, like I said, telling somebody, social media, you don't really see the bad part. You know, people just mostly do the glorified stuff. But that took a lot of strength for you to not just post it on social media, but allow the cameras to come in.
Oh yeah, they follow
PBS
me.
and shit like that.
They mic'd me up. They mic'd me up, and they really followed me for months. And they end up damn near making me the star of their little segment that they was doing, I guess, because my situation was kind of, I guess it wasn't just the situation, though, it's the story.
The story.
You know what I'm saying? That come along with the situation. So I guess even them seeing me battle what I'm battling, and then they found out that I did music. So that was the catch to everything, the music. They're like, oh, he rap, you feel me? He do music. That's why when you see the other segment, I'll take him to the studio after the surgery. I go in and I kind of let them see, like, this is my other life.
Right.
Away from my personal life.
Right.
What I'm going through over here, but I'm trying to
crack my whip over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to blend it all together and make it make sense. But at the end of the day, I ain't even pushing it for no money. I just want to be an inspiration to somebody else that might be going through the same shit.
Definitely. You definitely inspiration, bro. Like I said, it was inspiring. It was very raw, people. I'm just gonna let you know. We'll probably put the link up so you could figure where that's at, where you could go look that up. We got Big Mo in this motherfucker, Fatty Yatty. We got Telly Mac in here, formerly of the Gamblers.
Repping this Diamond Gang, man.
I mean, I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah,
my Diamond Gang.
Diamond Gang is my new brand, my new label. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what's up.
That's what I'm doing with Big Mo and Fatty Yatty Records. And as y'all know, if y'all been following me, we established DLK, which is my brother's brand, but I'm a part of everything that got to do with that. So it's never leaving me. It's never leaving nothing I'm doing. You'll always see the logo there. And shout out to Carter Block, you know what I'm saying? Bird, CBE.
Oh yeah.
Y'all gonna see that too.
We gonna get him on there too.
He been with me behind the scenes on my business side.
Okay.
Him and Big Mo, that's who really helping me. And shout out to Gary Archer too, because G been in my corner big time.
Right.
Helping me work my records and just, you know, giving me some game that I never had before.
Okay, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking all that and combining it with what I've learned and what I know. And we making some plays happen now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Put you in a better position.
Yeah.
For surely. Because like you said, you've been working so long, you don't always want to be a worker. You at some point you kind of want to
I was trying to do it all by myself. Man. And I'm like, nigga, one day I just thought about it and I was like, nigga, you tripping.
You can't do it all by yourself.
And I've been watching, I got mentors that don't even know they my mentors.
Okay.
I watch Master P interviews.
Mm-hmm.
I watch E40 interviews.
Right.
And I watch Rick Ross sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But as I look at these different moguls and how they operate on an independent status and base, they got a different
I'm noticing
type of orchestration that they doing.
Right.
So I listen to them and I take tips of what they doing. And I learned that none of this shit work without a solid team. Man,
shout out to our team, man. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck door they doing, but shout out to Dwayne Production. Shout out to
though, you ain't shit without your
fucking
team.
Fatty Yatty food and shit. But we ain't nothing without them. Yeah. And I had to learn that. Like being in it, you think you could do it all yourself, but you really need a team,
You need a team, bro. And I'm fortunate. Excuse me.
God bless
I've been smoking hash.
It's all good.
Fortunately, I got my 4 bros behind me right now.
For sure.
Big Mo, Dirty J, Carter Block, and who I'm missing?
G Archer?
Gary Archer.
Gary Archer.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that, G.
No, that's all love. Shout out to
My mind went blank.
Yeah, shout out to G. Shout out to I'm gonna get Carter Block. I'm gonna get his whole crew up here. Everybody. He had to hit me. I'm like, bro, what you want me up there? I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get you up there. You gotta understand, it's a long ass list. You know what I'm saying, to get up on this motherfucker.
Nah, Bird a good dude. He's very understandable. I think it's just that, like, even me myself, bro, some artists work so hard, bro, and just to not ever be acknowledged, it kind of bother people sometimes, bro. And
For real.
I think when he speak like that, he just want to be heard, and he deserve to be heard.
Definitely.
He's a valuable piece to this music
Bay Area
shit,
hip-hop
to
shit,
this
for
whole
real.
scene,
Yeah,
bro.
seriously,
And
the
it's
West
like,
Coast,
He didn't work for a lot of people and been around a lot of shit. Just like me as an artist, no need to harp on it, but niggas gotta start giving people their credit where credit is due, bro.
Real
And it's just that.
That's why we had you up here, man, to Watch Your Back podcast.
And I'm honored to be here, and I appreciate you. You know that we used to hoop together, so it's bigger than music and rap.
Sure.
Like, I really know you
For sure.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
used to try to call me soft, but I used to be shaking them. They couldn't. I just
And he
look like
still
this.
play ball to this day, so I respect that, because I lost 2 of my toes. I can't even hoop no more. Even be times I be watching,
bet.
and all I could do is tell my
You
stories.
used to love
So now,
basketball.
You see, I got a 17-year-old son. You be hooping with my son now, but when I get out there, my son be like, "Dad, you trash."
Right.
And I'd be like, "Man, you been watching too much Bubba Dub, man. You better fall back, because I'm really one of them guys when it comes to that
really
basketball
raw,
shit,
bro. You had a shot, you had a stroke, and you was
never
clutch.
get to see it.
And you was
never get to
clutch.
see me.
Mo, what you got cracking for this year, man? What's up before we get up out of here?
Just putting this Papa Rudy's on the map.
Yeah.
We coming out with the sauce. We got to package the sauce. So we trying to commercialize the sauce.
It's bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger than what you just eating the food and
that
and
shit
all
was
that.
delicious.
Wasn't
the food good?
We got the homemade links.
Too good
Packaging, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was homemade links?
That's homemade.
That's
man.
why it tastes so good.
That come from my fingers, my fingertips, my hands.
Man.
That come from the family recipe.
That's
so
what's up.
at the end of this, this situation,
we might have to have you in here catering for people, man, up in here, man.
But we've been pushing though with this Rudy's thing. We just went to Vegas, did the USA Today. We went out there, tore that little whole game up with the sausages in the
that's what's
in
up.
the sauce, and off little things like Tell said, doing little small things in increments, other things happen for you.
Yes.
So just going out there to Vegas doing that. We just got invited back for February 9th to go do the Legends Super Bowl party out there for the Super Bowl. So, with the food. So that's what that thing going on with that. And then, just push your Telly Mac, these compilations. And we got a single out right now, Gold Medals, me and Telly Mac, Big Mo, video out, everything. You can check that out. We on CMC. We hit the top peak so far, like number 6 so far on CMC.
Oh, that's what's up.
Videos out on the beat.
That's what's up.
We just
working, man.
We just working, you know what I'm saying?
It's beautiful.
And trying to get the credit that is due to us that we have been putting in so far. Like I said, we both has a resume, you know what I'm saying? And we've been doing this for a long time. And we just trying to get credit and time due,
and we ain't asking for no
handouts.
We gonna let the work speak for itself. So if y'all could just tap into what we doing and just pay attention a little bit.
For sure.
Let me borrow your earlobe for a minute.
Definitely.
I guarantee there's gonna be something you gonna like.
Off top, man. Thank you for joining, coming on the show, Big Mo, Telly Mac. It's a pleasure, man. You already know, got to have you come back on this bad boy when you got more of your Diamond Gang roster. Yep. Diamond Gang, this motherfucker, Telly Mac and this motherfucker. Hey, don't forget y'all, watch y'all back. Peace. Thank you.